interesting news for the Tennessee Titans, Mario. We got a lot of news for the Titans, but we'll get to that later. The Titans have signed a three-time All-American wrestler, Adam Coon, as an offensive lineman. This is definitely very interesting, Mario. Um, and his record as a wrestler for Michigan is, get this, 116-15, which is a truly insane record, Mario. He's a really damn good wrestler as far as the stats go. He's a four-time high school state champion. And he has no college football experience. However, he does have some kind of football experience. He was an all-state linebacker at Fowlerville High School in Michigan in 2012 and was a 2010-2011 honorable mention offensive lineman. And he was also named Detroit Athletic Club High School Player of the Year in his senior year of high school. And before I pass on to you, Mario, this article, the source of this was Teron Davenport, who is an ESPN staffer. So I'll let you start off first. What do you think of Adam Coon getting a shot in the NFL?
Congratulations to Aaron Coon on joining the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, I mean, all right, so there is some good news with this, okay? The good news is that he does have, like, experience in high school, so he knows a little bit about being an offensive lineman. I think at the pros, they'll teach you. This is a very unorthodox move, Nate. It is. Now, again, wrestling, if you can apply wrestling to football and you can help this kid develop, that's a great pick. I think he'll become a great pick. But yeah, this is very, how do I say it, Nate? I'm trying to think. This is very
interesting.
It is. Yeah, right. It's a very unorthodox move. He is 6'5", 265 pounds, which, again, as an offensive lineman, that's a little light. You know, we're used to seeing offensive linemen around like that 300-pound range, like that late 200s, 300-pound range. 300-pound range is where we want to see him. So him at 265, that's light. You know, but again, that's probably his wrestling weight. Who's to say he can't build up more weight and get to 300? But look, I do find this really interesting that instead of getting a free agent offensive lineman, they're gonna stay and they're gonna grab a wrestler, and again, a great wrestler at that. You know, I mean, 116-15 as a wrestler from Michigan, that is ridiculous. And you also got to realize, Nate, Michigan is a D1 school, so you're doing this against D1 athletes, which I got to give them a lot of credit for. Four-time high school state champ, Detroit Athletic Club High School Player of the Year in senior year. This is what you call an athlete, Nate. This is right here what you call an athlete. He's he was all-state in 2012. So, yeah, but again, he's a 2010, 2011 honorable mention offensive lineman. But the thing is, here's the thing. Here's the problem. You are facing the big boys in the NFL. Okay? One thing he needs to do, this is the first thing that he needs to do, is bulk up. He needs to gain more weight. You cannot come in being 265 pounds because these defensive tackles will run all over you. Okay, these defensive linemen will run right by you if you're that. I think he has to bulk up on weight. And I think as he's bulking up on weight, I think he needs these trainers to do anything they can to make him a better offensive lineman. Because if you can apply wrestling to offensive linemen and you can make that like connection and he gets it and ends up doing a great job, I think he could be a very good offensive lineman, Nate. Okay, because there are certain similarities with wrestling and offensive linemen. Like, for instance, like leverage. You got to use your leverage in wrestling to again, defeat your opponent. You have to use your leverage in as an offensive lineman to hold back your opposition. It's as simple as that. You know, obviously we're wrestling. Here's you want to know something about wrestling, Nate? You're not allowed to connect your hands. You're not allowed to grip your hands like this. You can't do it. So, hey, maybe that helps him. You know, maybe he knows some wrestling moves that he can use in the NFL that are probably legal. Maybe. I'm not quite sure, Nate. But what I know is this, all right? This is a very unorthodox signing. It's a very awkward signing, but I'm not going to count it out, you know? I got to give this kid a chance, okay? And if they develop him like they're supposed to do, then I think he could become a very, very good football player. If not, then again, it's on to the next one. They got to move on. But regardless, I think the number one thing he has to do is gain weight, and I think he's got to work on technique. So with that being said, I wish Adam Coon the best of luck in his NFL career. Again, congratulations on being signed for the Tennessee Titans. And I do wish him the best of luck in the Tennessee Titans this season.
Yeah, as do I. You know, best of luck to Adam Coon with the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, Mario, he's a wrestler. He's a big guy. He's very, very athletic. So this can definitely work out in his favor. Only thing that's going against him is the fact that now he's playing at the highest level of football possible. Like you
Agree. And
said,
the
you're
fact that
playing
right,
right.
and the fact that like this could be his wrestling weight, but he's 265 pounds. That's just way
Right.
too
Yeah. So yeah, and offensive linemen are usually like around 300 pounds or over 300 pounds. So
agree.
that my recommendation is being as much weight as possible. You still got like a few months before the start of the NFL season, so you definitely have some time. I mean, if you can gain 30 pounds, 30, 40 pounds in 3 months, damn, you better push that on YouTube because I need to know your secret, man. Like it takes me 3 months to gain 10 pounds. I'm kidding. Well, but yeah, Mario. Other than that, this can definitely work out in his favor. He has some kind of football experience. Obviously it was in high school, it wasn't in college, but better with some experience than none, I guess. So this can definitely work out in his favor. If like I said before, if you really put your mind to it, you can definitely do it. And I believe that he can have a good time in the NFL. I believe he can be of good use to the Tennessee Titans, and I hope he is. So with that being said, best of luck to Adam Coon. Again, congratulations to him and the Tennessee Titans. We'll see what happens with him moving forward.